Are you looking for a book with the right Indian vibe? Are you looking for a well-written, well-researched and a nice book? If yes, then this video is for you. Hi guys, I'm Manpreet and I make book-related videos on this channel, and in today's video, I'm going to review this book which was sent to me by the author for review, and that is Men and Dreams in the Dhauladhar by Kochery Shibu. Now I'm going to tell you what this book is about. I'm going to tell you what I liked about this book, what I disliked about this book in this video. Now the title of the book gives a little bit of hint that the book is set in Dhauladhar, which is a mountain range in India where a dam is being built. Now the setup is around that dam, all the people who are affected by that dam, the people working on that dam, and the book is very much about the dam. Now definitely a book about the dam, not that interesting. But when you add some interesting characters in the book, then it becomes a good read, and that's what this author did. So there is Nand, who is a person who is running from his past, who is running from the police, and he is hell scared but working on this dam. Then there is Khusru, who is also part of a terror plot. He was a guy who is a nice guy, but he was separated from his family and he was trying to find his family. He gets into this terror group and they are planning to blow away this dam and almost, bring down the government of the country. It's going to be such a big terrorist attack. Then there is Rekha, who actually became a doctor, but then she became a Kathak dancer and she's trying to find her true love. And then there are so many village people to give you the right Indian vibe. And that is what the book is about. It's about what these people do, what happens to these people when they are put up in this amazing setup. Now I'm going to begin with my review of this book. I think my smile would tell you that I absolutely loved this book. I started reading it and I was so into it, I could not pick up another book. So that is one amazing point of this book. Number one, the length of the book. Now, most of the Indian books are a person doesn't want to give it a lot of effort and they make a small short book, make you pay the same amount of money which you would pay otherwise for a big book, and then you have just this small fluffy story. That is not the case with this book because it's lengthy and it's not it bores you to death. It is so interesting. You love reading every single part, every backstory, current story, and every detail of this book is something you will absolutely love. So that was one thing I really liked about this book. Number two is the Indian vibe. Now, I have been discussing about this same thing on this channel since over a month, that there are very few books in the country which have the right Indian vibe because our authors are very busy in copying foreign authors, right? But this one has oh my god, it feels yeah, this is the kind of setup where you wanna be, you wanna see it through your eyes. It feels so amazing, and in a way you actually do see it through your eyes, but through the medium of words. Another thing I really loved were the references to different cultures and to different cuisines. Now, this character Nand is from South India, and I really loved the references to his culture, to his art and stuff. But I really loved the references to Himalayan kind of culture. Now there's this dish called Kiladi, which is, if I'm not wrong, it's a part of Dogri cuisine. And I really loved the references and the descriptions. It was so good. So yeah, true Indian vibe. Yes, done. Now talking about the characters, every single character which I mentioned has a backstory and it really makes you enchanted. You really like reading the backstory, and then it's not narrated in a very plain manner. I feel like the book was structured really well, because some parts you get to know right in the beginning, some parts you get to know in the mid, and there is always this mystery, because you are always thinking how these characters meet, and you are always thinking how is this connected to that. And that really made me like this book even more, because yeah, plain storytelling, not so amazing, but where the author plays with your mind and keeps you guessing, I feel like that's the way to write books. When I discuss narration, the book also had good and smart action in it. It was not much, but it was good and smart. It's not sometimes you are reading a book and this is going to happen and it doesn't surprise you, it doesn't entertain you. What's the point of that? But that is not so in the book. The action is well timed, I would say, and it's well executed. Obviously, there's thrill, excitement, thoughtfulness, all those emotions punched into this book. I absolutely loved it because of that. The thrill and the fear of living in the mountains and the tough life of the mountain people has been captured in an amazing manner in this book. Wow, it was wow. Now I have to discuss about the dam part because it makes a major portion of the book, and I really loved how it was used as a good prop in the book. You get to see the difficulties the people working on this site face, the discrimination that happens between different sets of people working on the site, and all this exploitation that happens, and all these funny incidents that happen, serious incidents that happen. All that is fun to see in the book, and it really makes this book much more colorful and nice. I felt like that was the great prop, but there is a problem with that. Now the thing is, the author is himself a person who has been into this field, which explains how could he be so technical and so nicely well versed with how a dam is built. More than half of the book has this very nicely explained technical details which you would understand and you would like reading. But I felt like there were still some basic points that he missed to explain, which kind of get you confused. And at that time, you are like, I would say out of 100, it would get only 80 marks because it was not that basically defined for everybody. So that was a bit a bad point about this book. So if you can ignore it, which I think you should, because there is so much good in this book, which makes it a 4 out of 5 star books. And you know that whenever I say a book is 4 out of 5 star or 5 out of 5 star, it is a must read for you guys. So yes guys, this is what I think about this book. If you like a book with good characters, with a real Indian vibe, and if you want to read a book which is set in this Himalayas and you really want to get the feel of this area, then you have to pick up this book. Can I mention that I do not like the cover as well? But yeah, we do not talk about the cover, right? We judge a book by the content inside when we are doing a review. I would definitely recommend you guys to read it. It's a good book. Go ahead, pick this up. And if you have already read this book, what are you waiting for? You have to comment down below and tell me what you think about this book, and let's discuss about this book even more without giving away any spoilers, okay? Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I hope it helped you find a book that you may want to read. If it did, make sure you hit a thumbs up. This is Manpi signing off. I'll be back with another video very soon.